When the game gets tough, the tough ones start to play at Armor Attack. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Armor Attack Italy. This is Angelo, and today's video is going to be about the new character for the Bastion faction, the Burevestnik. Gee, guys, next time an easier name to pronounce. That would be nice. Okay, now let's see a bit what is this new character. Okay, now this baby here, the Burevestnik, it's a hover character. Its hovering height is higher of the one of the obelisk. It mounts 3 medium. As any Bastion character, it has the self-repair as the passive ability, and as for the active one, we have the Nimbus, which is this smoke dome that is a barrier for the aiming system of your opponent. So if when you use this, the active ability, your opponent is inside the dome, it cannot aim at you. The system just doesn't work. For my experience, if let's say this is the dome, you are on this side and your opponent is on the opposite side, he still cannot aim at you through the dome. Okay? I will have to experiment if I place the character inside the dome and the opponents are outside. If in that situation they have a chance to aim at you or not. And that's for a very simple reason. Let's say you are on this side, you drop the smoke dome, and your opponent is either inside or just behind. This opponent cannot aim at you, but other opponents that are in different position, they may have a chance to shoot at you because you are on site without the dome on the way, in the middle of their ways. And I want to see if placing the character inside of the dome, that prevents all of the opponent that you could have around you to aim at you. And this is going to be an experiment that I will do during the gameplay. Okay? Now, before we get into some gameplay, let's see what kind of setup we may choose for the Bure. I'm gonna call it Bure. Now, the 3 choices that we have are the Suppressor, the Javelin, and the Trailblazer, where the Javelin has a 200 distance range. The reload time, okay, this is a level 1, but the reload time, it doesn't get really that fast, nor does the ammo that you have. And it's a homing system, but the Javelin rockets don't really do very arched trajectories. They are rather straight. Okay, and it shoots all the ammo very fast. Okay, Then we have the suppressor. In this suppressor, once you get a level 7 or 8, I guess, I can't remember now exactly if it's 7 or 8, you get to 1,000 ammo, and around 3,000 for the damage. 350 meters is the range, and in fact is a what now is called a long-range weapon, while the javelin now is considered a medium, and a weapon like the Goliath or what is it in the Hermit, the Germinator, you know, the weapons, or for the Bastion, the Lance, those are weapons of 100-meter range, and they are considered short range. Okay, but this is considered now a long distance. And then of course you have a different class of weapon, which are the sniper weapon, and they have the 600 meters. So now we have already a long range. Once it's upgraded, the ammo becomes really a lot. I mean, it takes a bit to empty the clip, and even the damage at 3,000 is very nice. And then we have the Trailblazer, and these they still they have the 350 meters range too. The ammo goes to 200 and some, we're gonna see that, and even the damage. Okay, if you see, I have mounted the Trailblazer. They are level 8. As you see, is what about a 20% less damage than the suppressor of the same level, and I'm going to show you some suppressor at that level shortly. But you have a nice load of rockets, and even the reload time is nice. And I'm going to show you why I have chosen the Trailblazer, because the Trailblazer is a weapon that if you can use it and you understand the few tricks, or the correct, they're not really tricks, they're just how the weapon is designed, that lets you do some interesting things when you're shooting at opponents, and we're gonna see those as well. And here is an example of a suppressor, always at level 8, and as you see, 3,100, so that it's more powerful than Trailblazer, lots of ammo, and even the reload time is nice. But we are going to see the Bure in action with the Trailblazer, and you will see that it can be a very tricky combo. I've been playing with it quite a few battles now, and I think that this combo works, this build works really, really well. And the last thing we want to talk about is about the HP. Okay, it's 170 at level 7. Now, if I look at the upgrade, it doesn't mention any HP increase, but that is because those are the information that you get on the upgrade. You don't get every single upgrade, just the major one. But if we look at the Jagger, which maxed out has 250, and I go to see what this was at level 7, it was at 180. Of course, the proportion of increasing the HP between the Jagger and the Burevestnik is different, but I would expect that maxed out it will have a durability in between 230 and 240. It should be around numbers like this. Another thing that you have to keep in mind is the speed, okay? Because at 37.9, 38 km per hour, this at the moment, when it comes to speed, this baby here is the number one in the game, okay? So even that counts. The Bure will be available with the next game upgrade, and another thing that you will see in the next upgrade, there are a couple things. One is here, when you get into the lobby area, there's going to be this new section that is about where you get all different kinds of communication. It could be about the upgrade, many different things, and this is gonna be very handy. Another thing is that there are going to be 2 new leagues, okay, the Platinum and the Diamond, and all these 4 things that are the major one, they're going to kick in with the next game upgrade, which should be just a few days away. Okay, time for some gameplay, and let's see what happens. At the beginning, I'm going to try to show you a few things about the Bure before I get into the actual battle. And let's hope it's going to be Beacon Rush. So at the beginning, I will have the chance to show you those things. Yes, Beacon Rush. Nice. Come on. Okay, first thing, as you notice, the height at which it hovers is higher than the obelisk, and when it comes to the lower obstacle, it just hovers on top of them. Then another things that I want to show you is the active ability. Let's get all the way here so I can show it to you a bit better. Another thing that I want to show you is that compare to the obelisk, which sometimes has, you know, a little delay in the direction. You know, when you maneuver with the obelisk, there is always some delay between when you give the input and the robot actually react to it. That's probably due for the fact that the obelisk is on 4 wings and the Bure has 4 helis, and so probably the command can be much sharper and faster. The other one is the active ability, and it's the same exact thing of the Spitfire. So when you want to use the active ability, press and hold, okay? Then moving the view, you decide exactly where you want it to land, okay? Let's say I'm fighting with somebody here, I see they're other opponent coming through the tunnel, all right? And I can decide to drop it right here. So you release, you drop it there, you have your smoke dome, you can shoot to the opponent you're fighting with, and in the meantime, these other guys are not going to be able to do much. It's just one of the things, but it's not really that. Is don't just tap the active ability, okay? Try to do more, you know, to place it right. Even because the dome smoke, it does last for like, here I need some extra room. Nope. And then I'm going the other way around, go back, and here we go. Now I can shoot at you. Oh, and now we do again the same thing. And now I'm going to peekaboo. Whoop, weird stuff going on here with the mapping. Okay, it takes at least 4. Not even this one. I cannot deal with all of them. Okay, you see, I'm trying to get the most of the possible trajectory of the rockets without exposing myself too much. So and I'm gonna do the same here, trying to get the thing that I have a long clip, and let's say for how long I can survive, because there's been a lot of enemies shooting at me at the same time, so it hasn't been the perfect situation. But anyway, you did have a chance to see how you can use the Bure. Okay, let's try another one and see what happens. Sorry. And now I will try to show you a bit more about this thing about the trailblazers. And I'm doing it because I believe that between the characteristic of the Bure, you know, hovering at a certain height, it's also fast compared to the rest of the Bastion faction. To match it with the Trailblazer, I think that will can possibly give you some very nice results. You know, even here where there is a lot to hide, you know, in this map there are so many chances to get behind cover that having a weapon that can really do some strange, let's say strange trajectory, it's always handy. See? Look at how I can arch the trajectory of the weapon. You see this? And this is because I'm using the character view once the opponent is locked. See? I can shoot from behind cover. You see the trajectory? And of course the opponent cannot really do anything. Okay? So thinking of these characteristics of the weapon, if you match it with the one of the robot, I'm sure you will get to very nice results. Okay. Of course, don't. Okay, another situation. No, it's not locked again. I need to lock it in again. But once that is you see? It's too close to the wall. Yeah. Whoa, I'm very close to die. See if I can get it. No. Oh well. Okay, now for the last gameplay, we are going to use the Bure with the suppressor, and it's going to work just nice. But it is my personal opinion that you can do much more with the Trailblazer. I showed you in especially in the last gameplay what kind of trajectory you can get the rockets to do to hit the opponent, and you will not be able to do anything like that with the suppressor, even if they have more power and a bigger clip. But I believe that the match Burevestnik and Trailblazer, it's a very, very tricky combo that will be able to give you a lot of satisfaction. But let's see how this baby does on the battlefield. Oh, close to get into Diamond 3. Oh, and remember, at the end of the video, put a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Oh, Team Deathmatch again. Okay, so let's see how it works with the suppressor. I did try the Bure with the suppressor before, but I don't know. The Trailblazer does convince me more. Now I did something stupid here. I had to go closer. Now look at this baby. Oh, look at this baby. Little tricky thing that I'm doing with the camera view of the robot, but so we're gonna have a nice view of the character. My teammates will probably think, what is he doing there? You're right. Damage without a problem. Oh, behind cover. You see now here, if I had the Trailblazer, I could have got the rockets to do a trajectory that I was able to shoot a remaining behind cover and still be able to hit the robot, and this I cannot do with the suppressor, but I have a bigger clip, more damage, but I'm not sure I will be able to get better result with this combo than the one with the Trailblazer. Even reloading, but these are level 8. Even reloading is quite okay. But when you get at these levels of upgrade, normally the reload has got like a 20-30% faster, so of course it's nice. Oh, even the animation of the weapons is very nice on the suppressor. Go and get this guy from here. Here we go. Yes, we have enough clip to end the story. And now I'm going down on the platform. Okay. Happy landing. One thing that I want to try. Let's see if I can do it. Because I'm not sure if being on the opposite side of the dome, he can aim at me or not, but it seems that he was looking in another direction, so you won't be able, it's not going to be a way to understand if that was actually possible or not. Whoops! I'm reloading. Get the hell out of here. I do have the dome available. Yep. Now he's still shooting at me. So only if they are inside of the dome. Okay. Let's see with the next one if the ability still bit away. Come on. I need your ability. Okay. Not bad, right? Really not bad. Okay, so we have seen what this baby can do on the field. Very interesting character. In my opinion, okay, sincerely, I wouldn't use the javelin. Between the suppressor and the trailblazer, it's entirely your choice. I'm more keen to use the trailblazer because of all that tricky trajectory that you can use to hit your opponent, and having the fact that the Burevestnik has a hovering height that is not bad. I think that at the end you can have more advantages with the trailblazer than the suppressor, because as you have seen, the maps do offer quite some spots where we can go behind cover, and with the trailblazer you can, to a certain degree, bypass that limit. Not entirely, but of a good percentage. So I think that would be the combo to go for. And for now, my friends, remember, like, subscription, notification bell, and this is it. And as usual, ciao.